So basically, guys, this channel is like a little bit more real maybe than the Vegan Cheetah channel. This channel is just more about kind of like my thought process, my life, what I'm trying to accomplish, and I'm just sort of sharing it with you guys. Obviously, I'm in no position to teach anybody anything. I know people want me to go in a more educational direction. It just doesn't make sense. So there's some people in my life that want me to, I guess, create more uplifting content, maybe talk like about my real life a little bit more, which I do. I mean, it's a weird thing, guys. I've got a lot of people that are starting to subscribe to this channel. I think this channel does have the potential to eventually grow, significantly, exponentially. My other channel, though, I have a lot of fun with, and even though there's a little bit of like parody involved with it, I mean, it's all still kind of based off of experiences from my real life. I don't think I could ever like detach that. I could never just like, I don't know, just like forget everything going on in my life and focus on this one particular topic and do like educational or informative videos. That's just not me. But what I've been doing, what most of you guys have been following is, especially on Instagram, I'm trading every day, and I'm doing the delivery driving, and I cater. So I've got a lot of active income that at my disposal, active income that I can turn down if I don't need it or don't want it. I've got a lot of opportunity, and this kind of goes into like the manifestation. All right, I feel like I'm breaking through, and I'm finally starting to manifest like my new reality, or shift into a different reality. I do believe it's possible, mathematically speaking, that there's an unlimited amount of realities that are going on like right next to us everywhere, and we're constantly trying to, like, through our vibrations, our vibrational level, we're constantly trying to shift into other realities. And right now I'm going through a major shift from one reality to another, and it's all because of God, obviously. But you have to, faith without works is dead. And I think this is what a lot of the manifestation people are actually talking about is, you have to have faith. They have faith in the universe, but, faith in God, faith in this higher power that I think even the New Agers have a sense of, even though they don't truly know the Holy Trinity, or maybe they haven't been exposed to it or been talked to about it. But I think most people are aware of that higher power. And so faith without works, right? Obviously you have to have faith, but you also have to work. You have to work very, very hard. I'm getting to the point now in my trading again where I'm making more money per trade than I am an entire day doing delivery. So you can understand how my motivation to, do deliveries kind of starts to go down, because it's like, well, you start thinking, oh, I got this now. But the opportunities in my life to make money, at least actively right now, are very abundant. And I'm trying to not get jaded by, this is the thing about trading is, after a few weeks, a couple of months, and then you start making like really good money, compared to like a wage or something, you kind of get jaded, and you start thinking, at least for me, I start thinking I deserve, $100 wins, $500 wins, $1,000 wins every single trade, every single day. And so I'm trying to pull back from that, because I know that's my ego talking. Because if God wants to, he'll destroy my entire account tomorrow. He'll make TD Ameritrade go financially bankrupt, right? We'll have a bank run on TD Ameritrade, and my money will be locked. If God wants that to happen, that will happen. So I'm really trying to be humble here, because like I said, I'm starting to make more money than I am through doing like deliveries all day. And so you go out and do deliveries, and sometimes you're working for $15 an hour, sometimes you're working for $22 an hour, but still, it's like in the morning, you're up freaking 320 minutes. I'm trying to be humble about it. So I'm struggling with that. And I'm trying to pray, I'm trying to fast. I feel like the fasting keeps me humble as well. Fasting, it's like you humble yourself before God. You're giving up food, you're giving up breakfast, lunch, whatever it is. Maybe you're giving up food for an entire day. Maybe you're giving up, meat, doing the biblical fast, the monastic fast. It's good to offer up something to God and to sort of, for me to humble myself. I feel like it keeps me in a better frame of mind. That's why I don't eat and then I go trade, right? I wake up, I take a cold shower. Sometimes I exercise, but I always take that cold shower, and then I get in front of the markets. Like, and it's the last thing I think about too. I'm checking the markets before I go to bed. I'm checking to see what's going on in Asia. So manifesting this new reality, I think it's starting to work, honestly. Like, I really do think I'm at a pivotal moment in my life, and I'm at a breakthrough moment in my life. Obviously, I could fuck this up. I could fuck it up at any point in time, right? That's kind of up to me, whether I want to fuck it up or whether I want to do it right this time. And so I have to work. I have to continue to do these deliveries because, yeah, I'm making more money trading than I am doing deliveries, but I don't want to take out of my trading account. I need active income besides the trading account, because the trading account I'm trying to grow. That was one of my biggest mistakes in 2022. You know, I was up, I don't know, 22 grand, 30 grand at one point, and I started withdrawing from my account. I quit my job. You know, I blew thousands of dollars on clothes, thousands of dollars on jewelry, thousands of dollars on, you know, phones and trips to Greece and passports. I mean, some of the stuff, you know, like, without the trading, I could have never afforded a trip to Greece, honestly. You know, I just, without trading, I'm not going to be able to do much of anything. So, but that's another reason why, you know, I just need to grow the account and continue to have passive income through other ways that I can actually pay bills with and, you know, do other things, you know, everyday life things with. You know, it's just like, again, I go back to this. There's no point in just saving money. Like, I have saved, you know, a little bit of money in T-bills. I'm trying to collect T-bills every month because they pay a relatively good, you know, I mean, compared to what's going on everywhere else, they pay a relatively good return, and you can reinvest them for, you know, up to 12 months or 24 months, I think, but you could take them out. You know, they're like 1 month. They're called T-bills. They're like 1 month treasuries, 1 month government-issued bonds. So I have been kind of stacking that a little bit. And I did buy those SoFi shares. I've been buying shares of Dominion Energy and stuff like that, and some of the other accounts within my family's name. But I go back to this. There's no way there's no way. I mean, I'm never going to be able to save my way to $1 million. It's impossible. Every time I turn around, every time I walk out the door, somebody wants $100. You know, every time I wake up, it's like life is just draining me of my cash. And I think everybody feels the same way. I'm not the only one. You know, you go to, I don't know, you go to fast food restaurants and they turn the tablet around and, you know, they've got 3 different options. You want a 15% tip, you want to give a 20% tip, or you want to give a 100% tip. You know, and all they did was turn the freaking iPad around. You know, so it's getting crazy out there. Obviously, some areas are better than others, but, you know, we see the prices going up in Virginia. And if I'm going to stay here in Virginia and eventually live in Virginia Beach, like, you know, the trading thing I have to get this right. So it is paramount. But I have had another successful green week so far, right? The week's not over, but as long as I don't mess up too badly tomorrow, you know, it's going to be like, I think this, how many weeks have I been back from Greece? I think I've been back from Greece now 5 weeks. So for 5 weeks, since I got back from Greece, I have, you know, been growing this account. And I'm really wondering, like, where can I take it in the next 5 weeks? I think in the next 5 weeks, it's, you know, could be exponential. But I really do feel like, you know, I'm personally manifesting all of it. And then I had you know, like, all of a sudden, I had a catering gig that I was offered. Got paid very well to do that. It was a very nice corporate event at a Botox office. I guess it was pharmaceutical reps that were, you know, selling a new filler product or something. So the company made a lot of money, and I was paid very, very well for that. So just kind of keeping myself out there, always keeping a positive mindset, always trying to think of how I can better myself, think of how I can get more cash in my bank, think of how I can get more money in my trading account, looking at the next trade, trying to find the next you know, pattern or demand zone, you know, constantly thinking about these kind of things, buying these T-bills, committed to buying T-bills every month until we figure out where this market is going, because it doesn't look good. All the debt ceiling, you know, propaganda. I think in the end the markets are going to be fine, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing, guys. I've got some other personal things, really big decisions that I have to make. And it's like, it's amazing how God does this, right? You're on track, you're doing everything right, and then God just puts another interest in your life that is, going to take a lot of time, energy, and money to facilitate. And it's like you're on your path and purpose, and now you've got this to deal with. So, yes, but I am going to LA. I'm going to go visit LA for a couple of weeks very, very soon. I want to go sooner than I'm scheduled to go, but yeah, like I'm worried that when I go back, I'm going to want to I'm worried I'm going to, I don't know, glorify it or glamorize it, or it's going to feel glamorizing, or it's going to feel glorious when I go over there. And, but I mean, I know the realities of LA. I've lived there before. And I have to come back. I have to come back to Virginia Beach. I could never live in California because if you're in a trade, you got to be up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then the market's open at like 6:30. I'm not doing all that, so I don't think I could ever live on the West Coast. But I'm really excited to see it again. Obviously, I'm going to see Santa Monica. I'm going to see Malibu. I'm going to see maybe Orange County. We'll see, but it's going to be an adventure, and yeah. So, through manifestation, through prayer, through God alone, through the Holy Trinity, I do believe we can kind of shift in and out of these different realities that probably already exist. I mean, probabilistically, mathematically, however you want to think about it, these realities are already out there. The possibilities are already out there, and it's about, through God, trying to ascend higher, on our vibrational levels. Because the higher your vibrations, the more you, let's say, retain, or the less drugs you do, or the less bad food you eat, or the less, propaganda, news media you consume, you start to, and the more prayer, you kind of, your vibrations go up. And I've been telling you guys, like, when I came back from Greece, I felt at peace. And I sort of lost that peace a little bit since. Some days I feel like I have it, but other days I'm just so absorbed in this, Babylonian fall that America is going through. It's like, sometimes you almost mistake your higher power for something that shouldn't be your higher power, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm just rambling. I will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching the video. Give it a like. Follow me at Millennial Trades on Instagram. Follow my other YouTube channel at Vegan Cheetah.